Yo, what's up guys? We're back for episode 2 of Tokyo Revengers. It's the same night as I'm recording this as I've done episode 1. Although one important thing to note is between my episode 1 reaction and this one right now, I went and I watched the opening and both endings, so now I've seen those. You already know how I feel. Really excited to get into episode 2. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos so far. I don't really want to waste too much time with an intro. Join my Discord, check the links in the description, and let's get into this episode, alright? Tokyo Revengers episode 2. Let's do it. Also, who pushed him? I feel like that's like gonna be a big twist in the end or something if it doesn't tell us. What if it was the brother? She seems so sweet. Are they trying to make her just the most lovable character ever? Just so we also are really compelled to save her? Naoto. I'm like, it's crazy to me that he was as bold as to tell him that they're both gonna die. It's really interesting that he took him dead serious without any proof at all, you know? I don't know if they've said his exact age in this time period, but looks like he's in his early 20s, maybe. Maybe late teens. Right, exactly 12 years. How does he know it's not like a one-time freak accident, you know? That's what I want to know. He's assuming a lot about his powers. Is he giving him the briefing on exactly what happened to her? They can't be that young because Naoto's a police officer. And Takemichi's older than Naoto. I like how accepting Takemichi is of this whole situation. Really, a dispute. Okay, wow. So he is in his mid to late 20s. Wow. I'm really interested to see like the influence of this gang, right? Jesus, dude. This is dark. Like, I don't know why I always got the impression that these gangs are kind of like, you know, they talk tough, but these guys are the real deal. It's more serious than the actual Yakuza is, right? Right, so when time passes in this timeline, there's no going back. Please don't tell me that he's gonna put himself in like a possible death situation to go back again. Oh, he's gonna try and prevent the Manji gang from ever forming in the first place. Yeah, but the problem is you don't know what ripple effects you're gonna create. Like, theoretically that would save her, and maybe it will, but who knows what else it'll cause, you know? They met for a reason, right? Huh. Turns out he is. Well, I mean, yeah. Right, like, he has every reason to believe you. His sister actually died.
その時々2人は12年前の8月に出会っています。どちらか一方と接触し、
So in a month from when he warps back.
その出会いを止めてください。
Interesting.
なんとかしてみるよ。
Something tells me it's not going to be that easy, though.
君にしか姉は救えない。
What that? Wow. Naoto knows a lot. He assumed exactly, perfectly correctly. Did he just warp back in the middle of a fight? Oh, bad. Hello? Dude, Japan's not actually like this, right? I mean, like, you know, this doesn't actually happen. Oh, man. I mean, like, even this fight, hopefully this is how it was supposed to happen. Dude, I'm sorry. These are not middle schoolers. Look at this guy. His voice.
そっか。さっきのは金をかけた喧嘩。思い出してきた。こいつらはその胴元だった。
What are they putting in the Japanese food,
とり
dude?
あえずそのカスに焼き入れとけ。神みてえになってんじゃねえよ。立てこれ。根性叩き直
This
して。
sucks, dude.
俺はこいつらの奴隷なんだ。
あれ。だせ野郎だな。
This is awful. Are there not, like, police in this year? Or what's going on, man?
無理やり喧嘩させられて、負ければ焼き入れられて、毎日、毎日、生き地獄だった。
That'll mature you and toughen you up like no one's business, though.
友達も
Not to mention all the mental problems you'll have, right? People that grow up in that level of violence, they don't just leave that behind usually.
清正くんたちって東京卍会っすよね。
Ooh, is this a good idea to ask him?
トップの佐野って人か妃って人に会いたいんすけど、なんとかならないかななんて。
Are they gonna get mad about that, or?
あ、無理ならいいんすけど。
Yeah, that's a bit too far, right?
パッと持ってこい。
Oh man, bro, dude, why? Of course, it wouldn't be that easy, though, right? Oh yeah, he's used to apologizing. He doesn't want to keep doing it. He's gonna toughen up and take it.
おい、そろそろ止めた方がよくね。ほら起きろ、穴垣。
You want to explain to him why he can't do that, though? Maybe help him out a little bit?
次、てめえの口から佐野くんの名前出てきたら、分かってんな。殺すぞ。
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, right?
会えねえじゃん。名前出したら殺すって本当に死んじゃうよ。こいつ本当に中学生かよ。
Glad somebody said it. Man, poor Takemichi, man. That's not easy.
東京卍会のトップと接触。俺みたいな奴隷が。無理だ。無理だよ、ナオト。
Yeah, he's probably got like broken arm from getting hit with a bat so many times. Nobody gonna like help this poor kid.
ダメなやつはダメなんだよ。帰ろう。未来に帰ろう。
Yeah, being met with this much resistance and pain right away. I would think most people would quit, to be honest. So he's got to go shake Naoto's hand right now. So I could see that causing a lot of problems too. If there's ever a situation where he wants to or even needs to go back and he can't
あれ
meet with
留守か
Naoto
な
to shake his hand, he's
絶
stuck,
対ナオト
you
なん
know?
だナオトと握手さえすれば未来に帰れる
Unless his assumption is wrong about how to go back, of course.
姉は救えない。
また俺は逃げんのか
Or even different yet, I mean, I know he's under the assumption that all he has to do is shake Naoto's hand to go back right now. That, first off, that might not be true. And second off, what if something he does in this timeline affects the fact that Naoto doesn't even survive? Or what happens if he somehow makes Naoto mad or ruins him so that the future timeline is ruined and then he can't shake Naoto's hand in the future? The sort of trigger that he has to go back and forth, it seems so flawed that I'm starting to think that there's genuinely no way that it's never going to cause an issue. On another note, the one thing anime as a medium tends to have a lot of focus on with their main characters is the aspect of resolve. I've talked a lot about this in my Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction. The ability to go through a lot of terrible, terrible things, like in Takemichi's instance, getting beaten with the baseball bat, bullied, pushed around, all the awful things he's going through, on top of the fact that he lived an adult life in which he has all this sort of regret and pain and even trauma from his younger life. He has a lot of things stacked up against him, especially mentally. The quality for someone to not give up despite all the pain and hardship they're going through, it's a common thing in anime, but at the same time, it's super admirable. I can think of a bunch of instances in my life, especially younger in my life, where I had an idea about something, or I wanted to try something and do something, and pretty much right away, I was met with a lot of resistance. Being met with resistance from other people to do something, or even like physical resistances. Like, for instance, it's like if you wanted to be a lifeguard, but you're just not a good swimmer. Or maybe you thought you were a good swimmer, but then whenever you did the actual test to be a lifeguard, you realized that that wasn't really the case. Or maybe you tried a lot, but you couldn't get the CPR thing done right. In case it's bleeding through, yes, I'm projecting, yes, this actually happened to me. And I remember the heartbreaking feeling of spending all this time and all this energy trying to be able to achieve something, to be able to do what I wanted to do. And the physical challenges were really hard, but I ended up being a good enough swimmer to get through it and do everything I needed to do. But I remember specifically being in specific training classes for days. And whenever it came time to go up and do a bunch of physical tests, especially relating to the CPR thing, I kept making little mistakes and doing a lot of things wrong. And it was in front of like the whole class, up until the point that I got visually frustrated in front of everybody and kind of just walked out. Spending so much time and working so hard for something only to just feel like you're unable to do it. Like it's this incredible wave of hopelessness that runs past you. And I'm a little bit ashamed to say that, yeah, I quit. I didn't go back. I went home, and I think for years it stuck with me. More than just the sadness of not getting what I wanted, but what really stuck with me was that feeling of embarrassment and hopelessness I had. So for Takemichi to go through something so serious, especially involving so much actual physical pain, he wasn't even led on. He just met with instant physical resistance right out the gate. It says a lot that he doesn't give up, even when he's thinking about doing it right now. I know he's not going to because it's a story, and why would that make sense? But it's still super inspiring nonetheless. Is it her?
あれ花垣くん
立花なんで
なんでってそこひなんち
Fair enough. Every time she's ran into him since he's gone back, he's
そりゃ
been
そうだ
really beat
また
up.
喧嘩したの
ごめん
No, it wasn't a fight, it was a
今日特
beat
に
down.
ひどい大丈夫
ああうん全然
I'm
平
totally
気
fine, I just can't move my arms, you know.
ひな空手やってたからもし男の子だったら強いよ
Girls are strong too, okay? Watch Jujutsu Kaisen, you'd see it.
そしたらさ俺もひなのこと守る
Hina. Okay. I'll remember that way
ひなっ
easier.
て呼んじゃった
I'll call her that too.
いや釣られちゃってさ
その呼び方の方がいい
That's all he needed. This is all he needed to have the conviction to go through with it, you know?
は
だって竹道くん泣き虫だし
No, he's not. Are you kidding me?
男だったら絶対ひなの方が強いもん
I mean, going through what he's just gone through,
おいおい
he has
そりゃねえ
more
だ
than
ろう
enough
よ
reason to cry.
泣いたってこの前だけだろ
そうだったっけ
忘れろよ
やだ忘れない
He doesn't want to go back yet. He knows what he has to do. Figure out a way to secretly meet up with that, Sano, I believe? Maybe he'll run into him by chance. She's so cute.
12年後俺とひなは付き合ってないし 何年も会っ
Hey,
ていない
you never know. Changing timelines can be
俺
a
がヒナを救う
crazy
理由は
thing.
ない
花垣くんのこと守ってあげるの
Yeah, but I have a feeling it's as much for Takemichi as it is for her. And he knows that too.
死んじゃダメだ
竹道
I wonder if they're going to explore the aspect of selfishness in saving her.
なんであんな奴に負けたんだよいつもの
I mean, I know it's a
お前らしくねえじゃ
righteous decision, but like,
あ
he is going to be doing it ultimately for himself as well.
あ悪い山本拓也こいつ体弱くて確かあの日死にかけたんだ
Jesus.
無理だろ拓也は喧嘩得意じゃねえし
Can he just get away?
山
Like,
崎に言えよ
probably not.
できんのかよ俺だって変われるなら変わってやりてえよ
あっくん自分が変わるって言ったのか
あいつら人の話なんか聞かねえだろ
I don't see what the problem would be for him taking his place, right? Especially if they want him to win.
何もやれてねえよ竹道見てろよお前の敵取ってくれ
It's like, hey guys, for the record, don't ask
勝
about
ったら牛丼お
Sano.
ごれよ
拓也
I hope Takia doesn't die.
とにかくよ気持ちで負けんなよ拓也
分かってる
I feel like if he did die,
拓也
手洗え山岸
Takemichi would remember it, right? Because this is probably something that happened no matter
ダ
what.
セーと思ってたけどやっぱかっけえやつらだ俺中学の時こんないい友達がいたんだな
They are cool.
よーし行こうぜ気張りすぎるとへえてるぞお
In
前
a
だ
way.
けだよ竹道早くしろよ
He's also pretty cool that he's in like the leader position of them. Even if they are just kind of the lesser version of these guys. My life savings of 500 yen. Isn't that like $5? Bro, get a job, you bum ass. He might be frail, but he might be able to dish it out.
ああしかい1000枚に許してやんよ
This guy looks like a punk. I mean, they all look like punks, but extra like a punk.
始めろ
I'm sorry, that guy? He's at least 25.
竹道
He's a man, dude.
いやー毎回似たような試合じゃつまんなくないっすか
Man, the courage it would take to do this, right?
もっと面白いもん
向かわないと
Yeah, my friend wants to fight
例えば
instead.
さ
Get his ass in
ダ
there.
メだなんなんだよてめえは邪魔すんじゃねえよおい
Akun wants to fight.
どれ
やばいやつ来た
何言っちゃってんのあいつ
どういう意味だ
竹道まさか
Does he wants to fight Kiyomasa? No shot. Oh. Wow. I like that.
怠慢買ってくれよ
I don't know if you guys just caught what they did there, but they swiveled the camera downward and like panned up to Takemichi to make him look taller. That was a really cool and clever use of cinematography they used in order to make him look taller, in order to make him look more authoritative and courageous. And I think it's extra cool that they made this Kiyomasa guy sitting down below Takemichi in order to show like a symbolic, like, in this moment, Takemichi is standing above Kiyomasa. In more ways than one, of course. In this moment, Takemichi is the tallest one there. I don't think you need to hear me expunge about how cool Takemichi looks here, about how much courage that this would take to do in the first place, especially considering the complete beatdown he got yesterday. To be honest, I think he's still going to get his ass kicked, but who knows? Maybe this will surprise me. Who knows? Maybe Sano will come in and interject the fight. That would actually be really cool, because not only would it be a great opportunity to introduce Sano to the story and for Takemichi to meet him, but it would also be a great way for Takemichi to instantly garner his respect. therefore also pushing forward Takemichi's goals. I genuinely feel like I just nailed it, and that's what's about to happen. I love that shot. So cool.
タイマン買ってくれよ
Hell yeah. Everybody's
でも現代で
gonna think he's a fool, but respect him
俺
too.
が変わらないと何も変えれない
Slap his cigarette.
逃げね
Ah, and that's where it ends. And this is the first time they show the ED as well. I noticed she's kissing and clutching this, like, what looks like a 4-leaf clover. Obviously symbolizing luck. There it is again. Except it's Takemichi clutching it, maybe. It looked like a male hand. Alright, well that's episode 2. Thank you so much for joining me on this one, guys. Really cool episode once again. Looks like next episode we're gonna have a fight. Hopefully it's a fight. Hopefully Takemichi just doesn't get his ass kicked again. It would feel almost anticlimactic for him too. I feel like someone's gonna interject, probably the guy that he's looking for. And I think things will probably change a lot for Takemichi going forward. Not only because he has the courage to stand up to the leader, even if he loses the fight, people are gonna respect his courage, his bravery. I know Japanese culture very much respects honor, so him being able to step up and do that will definitely ring out with them, even if they are just kind of like gang members or delinquents. Especially if he gets a footing in with Sano, then nobody's gonna mess with him, and nobody's gonna mess with his group of friends either. Saying that, I also really like his friend group. I hope they stick around as a pretty crucial, important role in the story. He doesn't just leave them behind as he starts moving up in the gang or whatever. I think that would be an actual waste, since his friend group seems to have a lot of really cool and vibrant and interesting personalities, and he himself admitted that his friend group is pretty awesome. Guess we'll just have to see in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. I will see you all for the next one. Take care, everybody. Later.